Hello, starlets. Apparently this is my new favorite place to vlog because my hair matches the couch. This is actually just a blanket on the couch. The couch is green, so if my hair matched it, we would have some problems. But anyway, my face is all glammed up because I was actually testing some makeup and I'm hopefully gonna get to film a video today. So that's why I'm a little bit more dolled up for this vlog than normal. Yeah, so all right, I have to admit, I've been a slightly bad vlogger. This is week 5 of the Oxygen Challenge, and this is Thursday, and this is the first time I'm sitting down to vlog. It's actually Thursday afternoon. It's just been like an absolutely crazy week, and every day I've put like on my to-do list, like, have to vlog, and you know what, it just hasn't happened. So I apologize for that. I want to give you guys an update if you've been following along on my stomach issues. Just to fill you guys in, if you're just tuning in now or you haven't been paying attention to that part of my other vlogs, about 2 weeks ago, actually 2 weeks to the day, I was putting on body lotion and I felt like what I thought was like a swelling in my stomach, kind of like on the left side, and it didn't feel right. And I kind of like, my brain initially went to like, maybe I pulled something while I was, you know, working out, because I have been trying to push the weights, and I was like, oh, maybe I took it too far. And I feel like I'm the type of person with my mentality that like I go to the worst, and I was like, oh my god, what if I injured myself? Like, what if I have to quit the challenge? Like, what if I have to, like, I was just like, I was trying to on camera be very calm, very chill, like I hope like everything's fine, but like in my head I was just like, oh my god, like my entire dreams, and like I'll never be on the cover because I'll have to quit the challenge, and I'll just like, I mean, I literally was just like losing my mind. So I mean, I still kept up with my workouts because I just stayed with like, all right, if it doesn't hurt. And it didn't really hurt, like it felt uncomfortable. And I started to feel a couple like bumps in that area, and that freaked me out even more. Of course, you Google any symptom and like the stuff that comes up is just like insane. So it's about a week and a half had gone by and I just didn't know what to do. It wasn't getting better. Sometimes I'd feel like it was a little bit better. Sometimes I feel like it was worse. My anxiety was like off the charts with it. And I was just getting really depressed. Like, what if I don't want to quit the challenge, because I feel like these workouts and this challenge are, with everything else that's been going on in my life right now, like they're kind of my sanity, and I did not want to have to quit. So I went, made an appointment with my doctor. I had to basically see like the nurse practitioner. Basically what it is like sort of lumps or like nodes of fat deposits that are basically moving their way through my body. I actually have been getting Coolsculpting. If you're not familiar with what Coolsculpting is, it is you're basically like freezing your fat cells to kill them off, and then they flush through your body naturally. I actually, about a month and a half ago, I would say, got my 3rd treatment on my stomach. I kind of figured at this point, like, oh, I know what all of the side effects are because I've been through it before. And I think it's just possibly because I have less fat on my stomach area, and possibly because these have just kind of like situated in an area, like they're right on my waistline, so it's in a place that like I'm moving more, and when I'm sitting and stuff like that, it's just in a kind of uncomfortable place. It's not painful, it feels like there's some pressure there, so it feels uncomfortable. So basically my doctor told me that that's likely what it is, and my body just has to kind of, like, it just has to work its way through my system. I probably notice it more in this particular area because I have less body fat in this particular area, and obviously it's, you know, my waistline, so, you know, I'm moving around more, and when I sit it's a little less comfortable. I did actually talk to the people who did my Coolsculpting today. Actually, I went to see them, and they were like, no, this feels normal. And I hadn't told them about it sooner because I didn't, like, in my brain I didn't make the connection with that. So basically it's just a normal function of like the fat cells, like, and like they're just moving out of my body. So yeah, I'm cleared to like to work out, status quo. It's actually, I feel like it already feels a little bit better, but I think part of that is because I was so anxious that it was something serious and that it was something major. I'm not even lying. Like, when I went into the doctor, the nurse took my blood pressure and she was like, your blood pressure is off the charts right now. And then after the doctor told me that, like, oh, you know, it's fine, you don't have a hernia, you don't need, like, you're cleared to do everything. Like, after that, when I calmed down, like, she took my blood pressure and she's like, oh yeah, you have a completely normal blood pressure. So, like, that's how anxious I was about this. And of course, I've got a lot of other stress, which I'm not going to get into. I wasn't going to talk about Coolsculpting because I really wanted to do a whole video for you. And I've documented a little bit of it and I have some clips and stuff. But I wanted to really talk to you guys about it and, like, really get in depth as to, like, why I decided to do it and a whole, like, my whole experience when the process was completely done. And I'm still going to do that. Thumbs up if you want to see that video. I want to make it because I want to talk to you guys about it, because I feel like as much as there are reviews and there are people talking about it out there, and, like, I think Tati even did it, but she never really gave an update on it or anything. I feel like somebody who'd been through it, like, talking you through it, like the pros and cons and stuff like that, would have been really helpful when I was deciding. So I'm still going to make that video, but it won't be for another at least month and a half probably. However, I wanted to share with you guys, because I had been mentioning that I was having the stomach issue and stuff. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys that I'm okay and explain to you, like, why, what I found out was the problem and stuff like that. So since I am talking to you guys about this, even though it won't be for another, you know, maybe like 1.5 to 2 months before I actually make the Coolsculpting video where I talk about it and stuff, if you guys have any specific questions or anything about Coolsculpting, the process or anything, I mean, I'll get really in depth into the whole thing in the video. But if you guys have any specific questions that you want answered or anything in the Coolsculpting video, leave them below and I will definitely make a note of them, so I will make sure that, like, those questions get answered in the video. I do want to say though ahead of time, like, I'm doing the Coolsculpting to try to kill off some fat cells, but it's not a supplement for diet and exercise. It's definitely not. I did them on my upper abdominals, mainly because I carry the majority of my weight in that area. I have a lot of excess body fat in that area, like in my upper abdominals, which is very unusual. In fact, the doctor that I meet with, there isn't a doctor that does the procedure, but there's, like, a doctor that, like, is sort of, like, on call at this particular medi spa where I had it done, was like, he was just, you know, took one look at me, he was like, you are an unusual case. I don't carry body fat the way that, like, a normal woman would. And I've been, like, from the weight that I am now, I would probably say I've been, like, maybe 20 pounds lighter than this. I mean, I was at a point where, like, my hip bones were sticking out from my hips because I had so little body fat on my hips, and I still had this, like a lot of excess fat in my upper abdominals. I mean, believe me, I went back and forth on this, like, am I cheating? It's like cheating for what in life? Like, it's one of those things where, you know, I went back and forth and just decided, you know what, I can work and work and work, I can diet, I can exercise, like, it just, that area of my body, just, it will not disappear. And I know that in order to get it down to, I mean, I should have never gotten my upper abs down to a reasonable amount of body fat, but, like, I would have to reduce my overall body fat so low that it would be dangerous. It's just my body, it's just how it is. And, you know, everybody carries their body weight in a different area, and unfortunately mine is in a very unappealing area. Now, would I love if I had, you know, carried all my body fat in my butt? I'd be trendy, you know, but I don't really know if, like, big flabby guts are ever gonna be a trend. I don't see a rap song coming out like, I like big guts and I cannot lie. It's just, I don't see it happening. So one thing that I really wanted to do for you guys is, and I've been trying to film this, like, for a few weeks, is to show you, like, my post-workout breakfast. I've shown you guys my, like, when I first get up in the morning, I do lemon water, and then I make myself, like, a pre-workout snack that I try to eat, like, an hour before I start working out. I try to keep it mostly carbohydrates. I basically, and I showed this in another video, it's basically like a piece of Ezekiel toast, banana, and cinnamon. And then 20 minutes before I work out, I've been doing the Vega pre-workout energizer. Note about that, because I mentioned it in a previous video. I like it, but I do feel like, and I've been really stressed out the last few weeks, and caffeine does aggravate my anxiety. I have noticed if I take a half a serving of that, it works better. I like that because it's actually got a lot of good stuff in it. It's got like turmeric and some other good things, and it's only supposed to have about as much caffeine as like a cup of coffee. But I was noticing that I felt like on days when I was taking it, my anxiety was a little bit worse. So I've been taking a half a serving of that the last few days, like about 20 minutes before my workout, because that's what the instructions say. That's actually been working really well. So, little tip for you guys if you guys decide to try it. I like it, and the half a serving has been working really well, even for me with anxiety. But I'm not a doctor, so if you have issues with anxiety or caffeine or anything like that, then proceed with caution. So then I'll do my workout, and then I will do my breakfast after that. This is week 5, week 6 will kind of stay about the same, and then week 7, everything changes. It doesn't all change, but that's when we start getting into more of the cutting phase. I'm more in a bulking phase right now. So, and I actually haven't been all that, I said I've been strict, like I've been strict, but I've been sort of just like trying to be more balanced and stuff, but not like, I haven't been really restricting myself or even like measuring all that closely. I've been kind of just like careful, but not like crazy. So I feel like week 7 will be a lot more of like the intense like measuring, and that's when we start cutting carbs and stuff. Hey guys, so it is Friday afternoon, and I just because of my schedule and everything, I couldn't actually work out in the morning, so I just did my leg workout this afternoon. You know, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but like, because my lower body can handle more weight than my upper body, which is typical. Like my forearms get so swollen, like holding the weights. I don't know if I tense up with them, but like, I don't know, my forearms are like wicked swollen. I have gloves that I use to kind of like grip the weight better, but I'm like swollen forearms. I don't. I'm looking kind of crazy here. Because I'm working out in the afternoon, I had to kind of switch my meals around a little bit, and I'm gonna do my post-workout smoothie now instead of doing it in the morning. So, because I have the kitchen to myself, I thought I would finally show you. This is technically what I have like post-workout in the morning, so this is technically my breakfast, but I usually can't film it because there's usually too many people in my kitchen at breakfast time. So I'm gonna show you what to do for my post-workout breakfast. Okay, so I start out with about a cup, sometimes I go a little bit over, of unsweetened almond milk. I do the Vega Clean Protein, because these have BCAAs in them, and you're actually supposed to take them right after a workout, so that's why I do them. This is the vanilla. I've actually done the vanilla and the chocolate with these same ingredients, and I like them both. I have more of the vanilla, so I'm using that up right now. For extra carbohydrates, I use old-fashioned gluten-free oats. I'm not like specifically gluten-free, but you know, if I can avoid gluten, I do. I've tried the steel cut oats by the same brand, and I just find that they don't blend up in the blender quite as well. Like the old-fashioned oats just work better when you blend them up in a smoothie. And I use about half a cup of those. I don't really measure the peanut butter that closely, but I do, you know, about a tablespoon or so, maybe a little bit more, to be honest. And then I used to put ice cubes in it, but then I was like, you know what, it's post-workout, and why not thicken it with a little bit of frozen strawberries? I just do a few, basically just to thicken up the smoothie, because, you know what, a little extra carbs post-workout, not a bad thing. Put it all in my trusty Vitamix, which I love. They are not sponsoring this video, I just love my Vitamix. And then I get myself some green tea because I need an energy boost. I do this actually at breakfast time, but I also do usually an extra green tea in the afternoon, because I just find that like my hunger cravings are a little bit less, and I am less likely to binge eat when I have a little bit of energy from the green tea. And I'm gonna try to get a cute little Instagram shot of my smoothie, so I have these tools out. I would just use a normal glass if it was a regular day, but I'm gonna see if I can get a nice Instagram shot of this, so we'll see how it goes. I'm a sucker for anything that's this pretty and pink. Let's try to get some Instagram shots of this, and then I will drink up. Okay, so I got some Instagram shots, and I'm going to enjoy my post-workout smoothie because I'm hungry now that I just took the time to take the pictures. So I'm actually gonna end this vlog here. Not sure, I still have to do shoulders and arms this week. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to do them. Either Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure, and then I'll do 30 minutes of cardio the other day, so I'm not sure, but I need to end this vlog here because I have to edit it to get it done and get it up. So everything that's been going on, I'm really trying hard to get 3 videos up a week, and I feel like I've been good with that. Knock on, I don't know what material this counter's made out of, but knock on it. Knock on wood. The thing's wood. Knock on wood. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, oxygen challenge questions, I think I mentioned earlier, cool sculpting questions, anything that you want to see, you know, fitness, health, anything, leave that in the comment section below. Hopefully I'll have a workout next week. I know I keep saying that, but hopefully I will. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it helpful. A while back, I was suffering from anxiety and depression, and I truly believe that beauty and makeup and health and fitness saved my life, and I believe it can save yours too. So if you want to join my Starlet squad, be sure you hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on all my social media channels. The links will all be in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.